What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be playing a grand challenge. As you guys can see, I'm already 8-0 right now, so really good start, and I'm going to be using this deck that in my opinion is one of the most fun decks to play in the game right now. And not only is it fun to use, it's also insanely strong, more like broken in my opinion. The Golden Knight is so good, and what I'm realizing now is it's pretty much as good as the Archer Queen. I mean, especially in a lot of matchups where if they have lightning and they can take out the Queen anyway, the Golden Knight is going to get so much more value in those types of matchups, and just seeing it bounce around everywhere, I mean, you guys will see the amount of value it gets is ridiculous sometimes. You got E-Barbs for the pressure, Bandit and Ghost are going to be good for pressuring, Mother Witch is just super solid right now, and then Bard Barrel just as like a mini tank, and then you got Heal Spirit to help heal everything up, and then Ewiz as a good support card, and a reset. So also, I've been reading some of your guys' comments. I'll actually get into that in the first game about, you know, using champions and stuff in videos, and also some of you want to see ladder. I'll talk about that in the first game. But anyway, before we get in the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support from you guys. It does mean a lot. But with that being said, let's get in the first game here and see if we can get... Alright, we found the game immediately. So, we're against Red Bull here, and guys, here's what I was going to say. So, some of you guys have been saying, you know, don't do as many videos on champions, and some of you guys have been saying play ladder, so I want to address those two things. One, if you guys don't have champions, remember, you can play grand challenges and classic challenges, and you get to build your deck even if you don't have them. So, even if you can't afford a grand challenge, I'm pretty sure, I haven't tested this in a classic challenge, but I'm pretty certain you can also use them in classic challenges, and then also when global tournaments start, you'll be able to play them in global tournaments. Just remember that. And you guys have been saying to do more ladder videos. Here's my problem. If I do a ladder video, I'm going to have to use the Archer Queen because it's the only champion that I have maxed out, and a lot of you guys want to see videos without the, you know, the champions at all. So it's really difficult for me to play ladder without using a champion. I guess that's what I'm saying, and I kind of do apologize for that because maybe some of you guys, you know, want me to push ladder without it, but it's just so difficult to do, especially since I'm not fully maxed. But I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'm going to spend a little bit of money to max my cards, but hopefully you guys still are enjoying the grand challenges anyways. Like, in my opinion, getting 12 wins and, like, switching the decks, I think a lot of you guys are still enjoying the content, but for those of you who are missing ladder, I apologize, and I will do a ladder video soon, don't worry. But also, with that being said, how are you guys... do you guys notice any difference in this video? I'm actually recording this video on my new PC that I got. I'm really excited. The monitor is also pretty large, and so maybe the face cam looks a little different because it's, I think, raised a little bit higher than it otherwise would be. But let me know, do you guys notice any difference in the quality? Is the sound fine? Do you guys hear my mic okay? How is everything? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear your guys' opinion because, yeah, this is kind of a test run, so hopefully, you know, everything goes well. But anyway, with that being said, this guy going to be running a very, very interesting deck here. Something that I've never really seen before. He's going to have Miner Hog with Miner Hog with Wizard and Miner Freeze? So this is a mid-ladder deck right here, far into a grand challenge. This is not something that you see every day, but yeah, this is like basically going to be something that you guys would probably face on mid-ladder. Some of you guys watching my videos might be like, you know, this is the kind of stuff I have to deal with every day. Well, I'm not used to this. But anyway, he's going to go ahead and get the King activated. Really well played on his part, but we're still going to get so much damage from that Golden Knight. And look at that pressure we're getting, and also... yeah, I mean, look at the damage we just got in the left lane. Pretty much a lot of that was from the Golden Knight, and he's barely dealt any damage to my tower. He's going to go in for a hog there, so E-Barbs are going to be great to clean that up. And yeah, things are just not looking great for him at this point. We're just going to go for a Mother Witch here. Honestly, that might have, you know, I will admit that was not a very good Mother Witch, but I guess it's okay. At least it helped defend against the minion horde a little bit. We'll just go for a Bandit here. We're going to go for a Royal Ghost and Bard Barrel to clean this up, and it's looking like we're going to be fine. So we'll go for Golden Knight here. Maybe we can get it to the tower. I don't know. I feel like he should be able to avoid it, but he's so low on Elixir because he just went for a hog, and I think, yeah, that is going to be GG. Bandit does dash on top of the tower, and we win the first game pretty easily there against Red Bull, using a deck that I would not advise using if I were you guys, but hey, I mean, I respect the creativity, I guess. But anyway, 9-0 right now. Also, guys, please subscribe if you guys don't want to miss any of my content. Would really appreciate that. And yeah, just looking at the monitor right now, it's crazy, because usually when I'm recording, the screen is like a lot smaller. The screen is ginormous, you know, where I see my face cam on and the recording screen and just like the overlay in general. Like everything on my end is just so much larger. It's insane. So it's going to be awesome when I'm watching videos on this thing. And then also I might even play some games. If you guys have any fun PC games that you guys would recommend, let me know, because this PC has great graphics, so I should be able to run some good games on it too, which is another thing to look forward to. But anyway, this guy is going to have Electro Giant. Our E-Barbs are going to be insanely clutch there on defense, and then we could just plop an Ewiz right on top of this Inferno Drag, and we're going to have a nice little counter push here with the Pig and also the Ewiz. He's going to go for Mother Witch. I think he was trying to turn the E-Barb into a Pig, but unfortunately for him it did go down. So he's going to go for a Skeleton King. I'm just going to go for a Ghost here, and I'm hoping that we can, I was going to say kill this Mother Witch, because I need to save my Barb Barrel for the skeleton, so I didn't want to use it first. I'm glad that I was able to save it as I did, and we got a little bit of a counter push coming in here. So E-Giant with Skeleton King, definitely a very, very interesting combination. It's not something that I've seen a whole lot of. Usually E-Giant would most likely have the Queen in it, as opposed to having the Skeleton King, just because I don't think it has the best synergy, but I guess this guy's, you know, trying it out. Anyway, let's go for a big push here. I know it's very aggressive, but honestly, with this deck, it's bridge spam, and you're supposed to apply a lot of pressure throughout the game, and he just spent a lot of elixir, and we took, I think, what, about 2/3 of his tower right there, and all he has is an Inferno Drag. He doesn't have the elixir to play an Electro Giant in front of that, so we are completely A-okay there on defense. So Ewiz just right on top of that, and he's going to go for the Electro Giant in the back. I guess we can just go for a Barb Barrel here to support the Ewiz, and if he ignores that, that of course will take his tower, and it looks like he is just going to give us the tower and just rely on the counter push. I don't know if that was the right play, because to tell you guys the truth, I don't think he's going to be able to break through here. And guys, just a little bit of a tip, you actually can use the Golden Knight as a pretty reliable counter to the Skeleton King when it dashes just on top of all of the skeletons, which I can showcase to you guys right now, even though I don't even need to do it. Let's just do it to see. So when they activate the Skeleton King ability, all you have to do is go for that Golden Knight, charge it up, and you'll be able to take out pretty much the entirety of the skeletons. So in my opinion, the Golden Knight is a decent counter to the Skeleton King. It really does get the job done against those skeletons. So we're going to get a really nice win here. Kind of like the first game, not even really close at all. I mean, the offense of this deck is just ridiculous, and the defense is almost nearly as strong, in my opinion, with you having the E-Barbs. I mean, E-Barbs are going to be your go-to card on defense, and especially with that Golden Knight, going to be a really, really solid combination. So 10-0 right now, only 2 more wins to go. Maybe we can get another 12-0 like I got last video. That would be really, really nice. And we're in our next game here. So I guess we can just go for a Bandit in the back and see what he wants to do from there. So he's going to go for Ghost, so maybe he's got a similar deck to what we have, so we can go for our own Ghost here. And, okay, he's going to go for Golden Knight. So I think we could just go for a Heal Spirit, and yep, my guess is that this is going to be most likely a mirror match. I actually won a mirror match earlier in the GC against a really good player, so maybe I'll show that replay after the GC. Not yet, of course, but potentially later. So we're going to take that out, and then we're going to have our Golden Knight on the counter push here, and it looks like he's got a P.E.K.K.A, so not going to be an exact mirror match like I thought it was going to be. He's got P.E.K.K.A, I guess, maybe instead of the E-Barbs or something else, and then maybe he's got one other different card, but it's similar regardless. So we're just going to go E-Barbs here, and that's a very aggressive Magic Archer. I'm not saying it was a bad play, maybe it'll pay off for him, but it was definitely a little bit aggressive, to say the least. So I'm going to go Heal Spirit here. Maybe we can heal something up. Looks like probably not, unfortunately. But, you know, I guess it's fine anyway. I think I might... I don't even know if... Okay, let's just Barb Barrel this, just because it'll kill the Golden Knight and also hit the Mother Witch. Because I was just worried about him charging and it somehow hitting my tower. I'm not even sure if it would have, but it's better to be safe than sorry, as I always say. Alright, so I think we gotta wait until double to get a good push going here, unless he, like, overcommits with a... Alright, so for whatever reason, he has a tornado in his deck. That usually is not in a P.E.K.K.A deck, but he has that for whatever reason. So we got a good king activation. Had I known he had the tornado, I probably would have tried to prevent that, playing some, you know, pressure cards, but it's all good. So he's gonna lightning. I don't think that Magic Archer, is lined up with the E-Wiz, so maybe not the best Magic Archer there. Go for Golden Knight here, and I'm going to go ahead and activate the ability immediately. Maybe we get it to the tower. Nope, he got his Golden Knight down just in the nick of time, so well played on his part, but I guess we can try to keep up the pressure here. Maybe, just maybe, we can heal up the... Oh, never mind. It died anyway, but maybe we can still get value out of the Heal Spirit. Oh, P.E.K.K.A comes down. I don't know about that P.E.K.K.A. I think we could honestly overwhelm him now because he's really low on Elixir. Let's see if we can. I don't know. If the E-Barbs can take out that Mother Witch, then nah. Alright, so we don't, unfortunately. Really solid defense on his end. That Tornado is getting some, you know, decent value for him. So we want to try to avoid giving him lightning value, but at the same time, we don't want this Golden Knight to dash on our tower. It did. Okay, that was a very aggressive Magic Archer. I think we're going to go in here and have a great chance of taking his tower, or at least dealing some great damage, because, yeah, that Magic Archer was not a good play in my opinion. And look at this. We're finally getting the counter push we're looking for. Tornado's going to come in, and this time around, the Tornado is not going to save him. We're going to be able to take his tower, and just like that, we won the game. That one Magic Archer cost him at the end. He was doing so well up until that point, but he played a Magic Archer that died really, really quickly and was pretty much a waste of 4 Elixir. I might have gotten 1 or 2 shots on my tower, but the bottom line is that's not the play you want to be making when you know I'm going to be able to build up a massive counter push right after. So 11-0 right now. We're looking really, really good here. And yeah, as I said, this deck is just so good. And I don't know if you guys watching this have felt like it's fun to play, but I think of all the decks in this new meta, and I'm not joking. I'm not just saying this because I'm recording a video. I truly, you know, genuinely think this is the most fun deck I've played in the, like, in the new meta, like, of all the champion decks I've tried. I mean, Archer Queen, sure, you know, it's very broken too, but the Golden Knight, it's just so fun to use, and in this type of bridge spam deck, it's, I don't know, it's just really fun to play. But yeah, I would definitely recommend testing it out, guys. So, he's got a Barb Barrel too. That doesn't really say a lot, because there's a lot of decks that have Barb Barrel, obviously. He's got Baby Dragon, so now I'm thinking it could be either, you know, maybe Electro Giant, it could be Golem, it could be Graveyard, you know, a few different things it could be. Valkyrie. So now, if I were to guess what he's using, I would guess Graveyard, but of course we don't know for sure yet. That would just be, you know, what my wild guess is. But now that he's got Skeletons, I couldn't tell you guys what he's using. I really don't know. Alright, well, it's probably going to be Graveyard, because he's got a Poison. So, yep, I'm going to stick with my initial guess of it being Graveyard, and we'll see if that's true or not. So I'm just going to dash just to try to, you know, take out that Barbarian to avoid damage, and chances are we can probably get back to another dash by the time it works its way on over, and that might dash to the tower. I think it depends. It's kind of inconsistent. Like, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It's a little weird, and the only reason why I say that is because whenever there's a cage, I notice, like, sometimes it, in that position it does, and other times it doesn't. Like, I don't know, or maybe it's a true red or true blue type of thing. I don't know if you guys know what true red or true blue is, but it can sometimes change interactions. I don't know if that's the case or what, but anyway, I'm going to go for a Bandit here to try to catch him off guard and use it as like a springboard, and that might not. It died, unfortunately. It was really, really close. If it survived one more tower shot, we probably would have been able to get it to pounce on the tower, but it's alright. I mean, we both haven't really dealt much damage to each other. We're going to do a little bit of split lane here just to, because I think against Graveyard, you don't want them building up like a massive push. So here we're just going to go for a Heal Spirit, and we actually end up healing the Golden Knight, so that's really good for us. We can just go for a Mother Witch here, and that Barb Barrel was kind of bad because it didn't even hit the, whatever it was. It didn't hit it. I think it was the E-Wiz. So he's going to go for a Baby Dragon, and yeah, this, I don't know, we're having kind of a tough time so far, just because we haven't been able to break through, but what's good at least is he hasn't been able to break through so far, and he also just poisoned, so Mother Witch is obviously going to be an amazing play here, going to get us a lot of value. And, you know, we defended, considering the situation, we defended pretty well, because he had a pretty big counter push. What I might try to do is just go for a Golden Knight and E-Barbs in the opposite lane, just to try to catch him off guard. And he just went for a Graveyard, so guys, it's a base race. It's a base race. Are we going to win? Come on, Golden Knight. Come on, Golden Knight. Oh, it's going to let me down. Alright, alright. Well, we get a loss there. I honestly was pretty confident we would have been able to take his tower, but that Graveyard, you know, that damage piled up quickly. Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't expect him to go all in there with that Graveyard. Alright, hopefully in our final game here, we unfortunately lost in a game that I felt like I could have won because I actually have Mother Witch and he was using Graveyard Poison, so I think that was a good matchup for me, and I don't normally say this when I'm recording videos. I think that guy played very well. I gotta give credit where it's due. So this guy just lost, in my opinion. I don't know what he was thinking there, but he just went Goblin Giant, Rage, Mega Minion at the bridge, and I think he just lost. This might be the quickest 12-win game I've ever had. Yeah, I would not do what this guy just did. Just a piece of advice for you guys. Again, I truly have no idea what he was thinking. He's probably using Sparky. You don't want to go Goblin Giant, Rage, Mega Minion at the bridge first play. That is just not the play. It looks like he's going to try to pressure the opposite lane. We can just Ewiz on top of the Sparky, so we're actually going to go for the 3-crown right now. Just because, you know, as I said, we can Ewiz the Sparky, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to go for E-Barbs to pressure, and yep, like I said, just Ewiz right on top of his Sparky, and it's going to be really easy defense. We will have to watch out for this one E-Barb here, but Ghost should be solid against it, and pair it with the Heal Spirit. And now he's going to go for a Goblin Giant, with a Mega Minion, so I think he just used up all of his Elixir, so we could probably try to go for the 3-crown, because what he just played isn't going to 3-crown me, and he's laughing, so that's a sign of him probably going to be in a bit of a struggle here, but let's see. Yeah, Ghost is on his tower. Let's just go for the Bandit here. Hopefully we can get the 3-crown, or maybe at least... There we go. We're going to be able to get the win. Good game, and I don't know what that guy was thinking at the start of the game, but hey, I'm not complaining. He just made things really, really easy for us, and we're going to get the 12-1 GC win here. Unfortunately, not 12-0. Last video, I think I went 12-0, but you can't get 12-0 every time, right? For me, I can get 12 wins quite a lot. I think probably every GC I play, I could probably get a 12 win like 70% of them. Maybe even 80%, because GCs I feel like have been easier ever since the update, because a lot of casuals are playing them, so I probably win about 80% of my GCs after the update, and before maybe it was like 70 or 60%, but yeah, kind of a fun fact, not to flex too much or anything, but anyway, let's open up this Grand Challenge chest. No champion, unfortunately. They're really, really rare to get out of them, and I'll tell you guys what, let me show you guys a quick replay real quick. I just want to show you, I had a really good game against, this is actually Lapocati. You guys might know him. He's a really good player. He has, I think, 2 #1 finishes. This isn't his account that he got them on. His account, I think, got banned, and he started a new one, but he's a, you know, Mortar God. Some of you guys might know him. And yeah, I'll show you guys this replay. It's a mirror match. It started out kind of badly, and I had a nice comeback. We'll put it on 2x speed, and slow it down when we get into double elixir. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I started the game off really badly. I think I just did a bad job of just overall, like, some interactions didn't go my way. To be fair though, that Bandit of his getting on my tower was just really unlucky, to be honest. I think what happened was my Ghost didn't attack, and so it stayed invisible, and yeah, that really sucked. But I mean, we didn't take too much damage there, but then you'll see later on there was something else kind of unfortunate that happened, and those E-Barbs were not really the best, you know, I got to admit, because he just played his own, and then I had to overcommit on defense, and yeah, things were just not off to a good start for me. But because there's no big spell, it's really easy to come back. Oh yeah, and then by the way, the Golden Knight gets on my tower, so I lost basically 2/3 of my tower in the first couple minutes of this game. and I was thinking like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a game I lose, but look at what happens in double elixir. I stay calm. I just cycle my Golden Knight in the back into his Mother Witch, and I just stay calm. Like, I know, okay, I'm not gonna be, too, overly aggressive, but I do go for that 1 elixir dash. I mean, it gets a lot of value, so why not, right? And Bandit here, and then this too looked a little scary. I mean, he had a nice little counter push, but luckily I stay under control here, defend it well, and that dash of his, luckily it didn't go into the Mother Witch, and then on my tower, that would have been really, really bad. It just stayed further back there, and then look at this. It's this Mother Witch here that won me the game. It stayed alive for so long, and you can see right here, it's still alive after already defending. I think that Mother Witch has been on the board for like 30 seconds or something. So a game that started out so badly against, a pretty good player. I mean, Lapocati, I would even say, I mean, he's better than me. I wouldn't say by a lot, but I would definitely say he's a little bit of a better player than me, just because, I mean, he hasn't gotten a #1 finish in a while, but he has 2 #1 finishes that he got in the past, and I don't have a #1 finish. I mean, he's a really good player, and I just want to show that game. We had a really nice comeback against. That really shows you, like, this deck. You can come back easily in the mirror match because of no spells, so they can't just like spell cycle you. They have to be able to break through, and if they get impatient, you can, I guess, counterattack off of them. But anyway, that is going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did end up enjoying it, and as I said, oh yeah, here's the deck here. So, as I said, let me know if everything went well this video. If there were any issues, please let me know in the comments, because again, this is my first time recording with this PC, and I had to download my recording software. I use OBS Studio, and I actually made everything again, like all the scenes I had in it, which kind of took a while, so I might have messed something up. But yeah, let me know if the quality is better, or at the very least everything's good. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it, subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.